Yes, that's my dinner.
I am trying to be pragmatic. I'm on my way to Birmingham to pick up a Rover 418 touring. Now, I thought it would be a good idea to make a load of egg mayonnaise sandwiches because I will be hungry. The only trouble with making sandwiches that I find is that quite often you'll make them and you just see them sat there and you'll eat them before you're hungry. And no doubt that's what I will do. And that's why I have so many 6 rounds of bread, because I may as well eat them while I'm not hungry and then still have some left for when I am hungry, if that makes sense. And I know it doesn't, but I don't believe it. I'm not really too concerned. Well, that's 4 miles into the journey. Very nice, still warm. At last, an opportunity to talk about the Thelwall Viaduct. And here we are, driving over the Thelwall Viaduct. And you can't see it because we're on it. And all you can see is the motorway. That's not very exciting, but that is the way it is. I'd like to make it more exciting, but I just can't. No! Why do people do that? Rather than just pulling in behind the truck, he's going to try and get in between 2 trucks, making the one behind have to slow down. Very dangerous. It's a very dangerous thing to do. That lady clearly loves living on the edge. You know, every journey I go on, the longer the journey, this is more likely to happen. Yes, playing with my beard. And I notice other men doing it. Every time I see a man driving and he's got a beard in his hand. If you want to know what beards smell like, sniff your hand. I'm hungry now. If you're going to vandalise the motorway bridges with pies, it's going to make people think about pies. And more specifically, eating pies. 79 miles in, starting to look a bit Birmingham-y. Lovely Rover 75 there. I just give him a beat because I forgot I was in a transit. But hello, are you a member of my group? Are you? I hope you are. No. Cows. I keep seeing fields full of cows. It's got me thinking. I think cows are a bit like teenagers. Because they just sort of hang around together, not really doing very much, not making any proper noises, and give them a bit of grass, they're happy. Cows are like really slovenly, but it's natural. We're supposed to be like that, so you don't have to worry about them. So a cow is basically spending its whole life as a teenager. I wonder if they're depressed as well. Yes, I'm still here, and now I'm on my way back from Litchfield with a Rover 418 touring, an R8 for another man called Term. Amazing, eh? That's the second of his cars on here today, both R8s, and I'm up late doing it. Now this car is going to be called Project Derek, and it doesn't matter whether he likes that name or not. That's his name. Project Derek. A curious thing is happening at the moment. I think I'm actually starting to like Project Transit Face. Having had it for a whole year and never really trusting it, suddenly I'm beginning to have a bit of faith in the thing. It drives quite well. It seems to be pulled quite purposefully. It's just tatty looking. I don't really mind tatty look. I want to like it. Yes. I've made the decision. I'm going to start liking Transit Face. Yes, let's go. One of the problems with driving an old truck like this, any kind of distance as I am doing today, with no stereo, is you start to hear all of the different unusual sounds that it makes that maybe you wouldn't notice otherwise. and it can make you ever so slightly paranoid. How do you smoke pies? Maybe it's a bit like smoked bacon or smoked processed cheese. I bet some teenagers did that whilst on acid with some cows. Final leg of the journey back onto the M62 with about 25 miles to go. And that means I can have my final egg sandwich. Now, I don't know about you, but I like to have these kind of goals as I was going along. Maybe this is the kind of thing that you would do as well, where you've got some food, and you pace yourself, you kind of just have a bit here and there once you get to certain checkpoints. It's like a reward. Well, there it is. It's gone a bit dark, so you can't really see the car, but it's definitely there.